Greetings and welcome once again to another amazing episode of Bring It On cAfrica. And of course, I'm your host, Unotando Mkwanazi, Umam Kwa. And from all the spheres of the entertainment industry, we gather it all and bring it all. Today, we're shining the spotlight on superstar, a songwriter, one of the best, I must say. Some of you might know him from the hit E325, Apiwe, and of course, his viral hit, which is Stepfather. I'm talking about none other than the man himself, Mr. Olefied Khetha.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Thanks for having me.
I'm so honored to have you here today, and I'm sure that our audience is going to be thrilled to hear about your music and your career and what's happening with Ole, and of course, getting to know you better.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I think we should start things off maybe your background, like the early stages of your music career. How did you discover Olefied Khetha from Ukhetha? Because I think there's a difference between the two.
There is. Very, yeah. So Olefied is the new guy. Yeah, well, so it started off with Ukhetha basically. Khetha is Ukhetha Tula Yalo from a Potchefstroom, KZN, and in Zimbabwe. Started making music at a very young age because I come from a musical background.
Oh, okay.
With my mother being powered and with him being his group leader at that time. So I started making music in class in primary. I had friends. They also had love for music, so we would beat up on my desk, create some music. Everyone in class would vibe for whatever we were doing at that time. But I'd say I started recording in 2009. Yeah, 2009. I think I was doing grade 6. Yeah, grade 6. I'm lying. It was standard 6. I mean,
yeah.
So it was grade 9. Eh?
Okay.
So yeah. Sorry for that. But started making music. Started recording for the first time, 2009. So I had friends that were dancers, musicians, escoleni. They were very famous, Casanova kind of guys. Ladies really loved them. So this one time, I was just that other guy, that other friend. Yeah. So this one time, they said, bro, we're going to studio.
Yeah.
Want to come along? I was like, yo, I'm not doing anything, let's go again. And then we went to studio. The guys were supposed to record, but the producer was like, yo, guys, I made a beat. So when we got there, it was them and a couple of other artists, so the producer was like, yo guys, okay, I know everyone is here to do their own thing.
Yes.
But I created a beat and I want everyone in here to jump on this beat before anyone does their own thing, okay? It was like, he's probably talking to you guys. Because me, I'm just, I'm just a friend.
You just a rap.
Yeah, I'm just that guy. And so the producer was like, yo bro, I'm talking about everyone in here, even you included. Stood up, locked the doors, like, no one is going out of here without putting something on this beat. I'm like, yo, my guy, me, I'm not a musician. What do you mean? I was like, nah, come on, just for the fun of it, do it. Yes. I was like, all right, cool. What am I to lose? So it's like, okay, let's start writing. Not trying to blow my own horn or anything like that, but it turned out that I had the nicest verse on the song.
Wow.
So basically, it wasn't even a song. It was just a bunch of verses, one would hop on, drop their verse, the next one would do the same. I also did the same thing. I was like, yo, hey, it sounds so nice. Bugs was speaking on the song. Took that, went home, played it for my mother, and she was so excited. And I was like, yo, and the following weekend, I was supposed to have a ceremony in Ekaya. So she had that song, the phone in Yake, played it for everyone. It's like, listen to my son, this is my son.
My superstar.
Yeah, he's a musician now, And then at that time, it was the times Zama Bluetooth. Yeah. You understand? There was no WhatsApp, there was no DSPs, none. It was during Zama Bluetooth, none. But the song went viral, just by Bluetooth and Jackpela. And then the old lady was like, yo, boy, you sound so nice. I really love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, I can hear this. This is you and your friends. Can you maybe create something, or ECD, that's how she said it. ECD.
Oh, wow.
I was like, say less, lungi. And then I started recording music because I wanted to create that CD for
your mom.
For my mom, yes. I started making music. And then this one time, I think we had recorded like 23 songs. And then, so I was working on a mixtape basically.
Yeah.
We had recorded like, it was 23 songs, I remember.
Yeah.
And then the computer crashed. We did not know anything about backing up or whatsoever.
Yeah.
The computer crashed. We lost everything. That really messed up, like messed me up, like mentally. And then I went home, told my mom, yo, remember that CD you wanted? I don't think you're gonna be getting it anytime soon. Because like, yo, something just, And then I took a break.
Yeah.
And then it was 2009. I took a whole break, 2010. And then 2011, my mother passed away. Yeah. Even before I could finish the city like Alfuma.
Yeah.
And then right after her funeral, I just decided to go back to studio. Because I felt the guilt of owing her something.
Yeah.
That I was supposed to give it to her SRP, but I couldn't do it. And then went back to studio, made more music for my mother again. And then ngasekhaya started releasing, and then ngasekhaya, but ngasekhaya, we started, noticing with Ixa. Actually, this boy recognizing me. Yeah. The boy is good, bro. So this one time, how Olefied came about. That's when Olefied. Yeah, that's when Olefied came about. So when you get on the mic and you're like, yo, check it, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You know that. So whenever I get on the mic, I just get excited. So this one time I was overexcited. I don't know what is as kipane, and I went. So every time I would go on a song, I would go, ha, ole, okay, And then this one time I was like, ole. And then we would listen to that when we said it for the first time. Actually, when I said it for the first time, it sounded so nice.
Yeah.
And my producer was like, yo, which one is this one now? The only
which one is this one?
What is this? I was like, yo, bro, I don't know. It just came out.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, but it sounds nice. Can you say it again? So every time when I record a song, that would be my intro. Ole, uketa, ole, uketa. Then the people ngasekhaya started recognizing and started calling me Mr. Ole. So basically that's
how it
became my name.
Wow.
With go Mr. Ole. Yo, Ole. So when come to my born would go, Ole. That's how people would greet me. Ole, hey, Ole. So yeah. And then this one time, a friend of mine, Umuhleza, as a 79 for quite some time.
Yes.
And then she had went to Durban, and then she texted me on Instagram. It was like, yo, friend, what's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. How's the Olefied life going?
Yeah.
Like, the what? The Olefied what? Hey, this is nice.
This sounds nice.
Yeah, this sounds nice because now everyone knows me as Mr. Ole, and then she just came with this Olefied what. I'm like, yo, I love this. Can I use this? I was like, yeah, bro, that's you. You are Olefied, everything. I was like, okay, everything that has to do with me is gonna be Olefied. Everything that I put my energy and effort in is gonna be Olefied. Then that's how I became Olefied. But Khetha is basically my real name. Yeah. But yeah, we're here today as Olefied Khetha.
Shout out to the friend who solidified the name.
Yeah.
It's Olefied Khetha now. I just want to go back to your mom. So sorry about your mom. I just want to go back to your mom and your dad and how they influenced your music. Because I heard you talked about your grandfather being part of iStep. Did you ever find yourself having some iStep there?
Not really, because I was really young. So young, that young part. Yeah. And then Umkhulu, Wine Group, he was actually the leader of the group. He was the songwriter he was the leader, he was everything. He's the one that came up, that created the group. So I think the artistry or like the superstar mentality, he already had it. I don't know. But back then there were no superstars. So yeah. And my mother being a poet, so I think spoken word and melody and rhythm, I got it from both of them. And then I fused it, turned it to what I'm doing today. Yeah, bro. But obviously umkhulu passed away a long time ago, even before ngihlakanipha. Umuntu engikhule naye uma wami wangikhulisa ngaze ngahlakanipha ke ngabona ukuthi okay, I can actually do this and ngiyambona ngaye ukuthi she's doing this. So iyenzeke lento, yabo. And then sayenza kwaze kwaba manje. I think ngathini makuthiwa into wayincelebeleni.
Yes.
Ngalo sethi uma uyincelebeleni exactly. So ngasho ukuthi ngayincelebeleni even if kuthiwa mhlambe they both passed away even before ngihlakanipha. I think I'd still be doing this because I can see ukuthi vele even ekhaya umndeni wami is a very musical family. So everything ephathelene nomculo ekhaya iyathandwa and nami ngikhule vele ngulo umuntu owaziyo ukuthi yazini ingoma iyashawa la ekhaya and mina ngizoshaya Pro Max. You understand? So yeah.
That's really inspiring to hear. Before we enter into your viral hit, Stepfather, I just want to ask a question. Like, how did music play a role in your life? Especially, you know, when you're growing up and you're young, especially in school, there's pressures and so forth, especially for young people. There's so many things that are happening, peer pressure and so forth. How did music play a role in your childhood and you growing up?
Yeah. Even though I'm not gonna go deep into how my childhood was, but at some point, life in Miami, there was a time where I wasn't staying with my real family, my real mother and my, you know. So I did not have a very good childhood. I grew up with another family, very abusive family. So I grew up as ingane that was being abused. Like brutally, like kaboom. I don't want to get deep into that, but it was bad. It was bad. So music really helped me to escape yonke leyo nto, you know, because even now I still have traumas, and sometimes ziyaba nomthelela on my everyday life. Understand? So sometimes they still come back and they haunt me, and you know, kungabi grand, but music has always been my way of escaping wonke lama thoughts lawa, all the traumas, yonke lemicabango bese ngekho grand. So yeah, I think music really helped me. Really helped me because a lot of the stuff that I went through, I put it in my music. Yeah. And I think I did that dala. If you listen to most of my old music, it's just childhood traumas. But manje, obviously, manje sengu-stepfather, sengu-skazolonke njani, sengirelaxile, I think nomqondo usuyangokusabalala, usuyangivumela ukuthi manje no yazini, let me just write music for other people. Yes, something that other people can relate to, something that, you know, we see in our everyday lives. Yes. But yeah, music changed my life. Firstly, because I was never the one to really like I'm a 9 to 5. Actually, I was never a fan of a 9 to 5.
You wanted to be your own boss.
I just wanted to make music. Ekaya, Isalugazi asked me this one question. Where are cool? Who's because when I told her I'm going to school, I want to start a music business. It was like, okay, we often I was like, relax. You know this thing. When you might not understand or you might not say it, but it's cool. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Even asked my aunt to please back me up because you understand these things. Now I was okay, as in, let's give him a chance. Khetha, go to school, study this music thing of yours. If you pass, then it's cool. But if you fail, you're gonna have to do something else, Tina, as a that you think is good for you. Yeah. Went and started, passed, did my thing. Everyone was happy. Came back, and then professionally now. Yeah. And I started making a little bit of change. How? It's like, cool, I told you, dog. What do you mean? And then that's how Ifemiliami started believing in what I'm doing. And then, so basically music changed my life because I afford I can take care of my family, I can take care of myself. And also the one says the escape traumas and
yeah. Speaking of your background and entering now into your viral hit, Stepfather, I mean, it went viral. Everybody was like, Stepfather. and so forth.
Yeah.
Tell us, what was the inspiration behind it? Was it like your background or maybe what you saw in society, what's happening right now? What led you to writing such a song?
Okay, first of all, no shade to baby mamas, but nganginento growing up. Nganginento yokuthi I would never date intombazana nengane. The drama, I don't want to be part of that. Cool. Years went by, and then ngaleso sikhathi I fell in love with intombazana inengane. Oh, what's happening? Okay, cool. The ntombazane, she was supposed to go for a job interview.
Yeah.
Because we were siblings at that time, and mina ngikhona, not doing anything, and akanaye umuntu ozomgadela lengane. Mind you, ingane ina 2 years, yabo?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yazi mfethu, awukwazi ukuthi you can miss the job interview.
Yes.
Bring him to me, yabo? Ngizokugadela yena, ahambe uye lapha emsebenzini mfethu. Yes, and then mina ngizosala nentwana, yabo? Already I'm in love nale ntombazane. Yabo, now I can't take it back. I can't undo it because love is love, bro. It's not something always we do.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, cool. Aslale. At that time, my producer had sent me a beat. So I'm just jamming to this beat, ending yami, playing with the melody. So now I'm telling Ntuana, obviously I have him because Ole Daliko. I have him usuku. So meaning, ukugezwa kwakhe kufanele agezwe yimina, kufanele adle, kufanele adliswe yimina, whatever kufanele yenze, kufanele yenziwe yimina. So I'm basically the father for the day. Yabo?
Yeah.
Started jamming to this. I'm playing Lippy Tendlin out loud to my speakers. Yabo? And then ngifake kuphatha ngiyageza, and then ngimuzwe singing the same melody that I was singing.
You were singing.
Like,
oh wow.
Oh, okay. Also, yeah, it turned around, but I was like, yeah, imnandi. Oh, okay, cool. And then ngafaka amagama kuyona, yabo? Ukuthi yazini mfana wami should sekuzoba yimina ko babakho ngoba manje, yabo? Sihlose bawuthula, I'm taking care of you.
Yeah.
And you are even vibing to the same vibe, like vibe kuyona. And then the words sekuzoba yimina ubaba wengane yakho came. Yabo? Sekuzoba yimina ubaba wengane yakho. Ngoba lo amithisa kasekho. The following day, we went to studio. I went with him, yabo, to studio. Tell my beat, and then he started singing the song.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone in the studio was like, hi, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, he wrote it. To the song, he wrote it. And then we recorded the song. And in Aleso's card, a week before, I had just dropped Ingoma Ebizwa in the friend zone. And I always tell those two artists to yes, sometimes when it's time or when it's God's time,
yes,
isn't that thing in mind. And I just cut a week before I had dropped Ingoma Ebizwa on the friend zone, and I had paid PR. Spent a lot of money trying to push the song, but the song just didn't do anything. And then wrote the Stepfather song the following week on a Monday, dropped it on a Friday, and then no PR, no nothing, I just posted it on social media, and then it just blew up like that. It was like, oh, look at God.
Yeah.
And then that's how Stepfather came about. But now it turned out to a lot of women out there to relate because of how amachita la ngaphandle babalekela ama responsibilities wabo. And then that's how I got the title ukuthi Stepfather kazwelonke. Now every woman when they see me babona babengane yakhe. Mangiqhamuka nangi babengane yami, mangiqhamuka nangi babengane yami. That's how I became Stepfather of the Nation. Yabo. So yeah, ngagcina ngusazwelonke.
Stepfathers kazwelonke. That's such an inspiring story, and I mean, I didn't think it would have come up like that. You having to babysit and having a kid also being an inspiration to the music as well.
Changed my life.
So when you posted that video and it went viral, the song went viral, streamings went, whew, how did you feel?
It's when you post something and then you wake up the next morning, you are trending. Me trending? Why? What's happening?
Yeah.
Because of the song you posted, it just obviously I think it started sinking in when, because I posted the song. I think I posted it. So we recorded the song on a Monday. posted it on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So when I posted it on Wednesday and it went viral, decided to drop it on Friday. Mangvuga Saturday to a bro, the song is pushing. And I think we were approaching 100 and something K views in just one day. I was like, yo, never in my life have I dropped a song in this region 100,000 views in one day. There's probably something with this one. It's going somewhere. And then the numbers are growing. The numbers are growing. We hit 1 million. Yeah? Okay. And then we hit another one. And then okay. And then from there I just knew this is the one. And then we shot the video. Also the video. Because the song I think is on around my 3 point something. Also the video with my 3 point something million.
Yeah.
So I just knew this one's the one. And then we called the gents. Or actually no, I did not call the guy. He's a friend of mine now, but back then he was just a guy. Texted me on Instagram. He's like, yo bro, I'm a videographer. I saw the song of yours. Have you shot a video for him? Like, my brother, I don't have even if 5 rand on me.
Yeah.
It's like, never mind the 5 rand. When are we shooting? Yeah, bro. Called everyone. The Stepfather music video has professional actors in it. We have Nozubo, we have Ishmael. Those are the people I usually see on TV. Yeah, but everyone just wanted to be part of this because they see it's moving and it's something that actually a lot of people can relate to, you know?
Yes.
So the video guys came, the actors came, everyone just came. I didn't even have imali lunch, bro, for everyone, to tell you the truth. Uno Zugo came and was like, bro, I think she had like 300. Yeah, and then she bought inyama, nepapa for everyone on set to eat. I didn't have anything. Everyone ate, everyone was happy, everyone was excited. The video came out beautiful. Just because of God. I think God's timing is just perfect timing. Yeah, bro. So that's how everything just came together. Every song that came after that was just a success. It was just a success. After Stepfather, we dropped his Tombe. And his Tombe did the same thing. And then his Tombe did the same thing. And then UCC was like, yo, this is a beautiful song, I want to jump on. Kodunuse Muluantlunkulu was like, yo, this is big, I want to jump on. And then we dropped the remix for the ladies.
Yes.
And then, everything just, what is
What's happening now?
What's going on, guys? Why is everything just happening like this? And then, we are here today.
I think that is such an inspiring story.
Thank you so much.
And I think our audience at home will also be able to relate and be like, okay, I'm thinking of a young Olefied Khetha at home sitting there like, I'm gonna make it because he made it. I'm gonna make it. Now, looking at the song and the music that you always giving on the platforms and so forth in musical Kipayo Mosha, how has a Stepfather now changed the way you do your music or you create music? Did it change, or you're like, no, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing I was doing?
I've always been a storyteller in my music. I just had to up the skill a bit,
Yeah.
Obviously, a Stepfather changed my life. So I just knew what people, from then, I knew what people wanted. Obviously, I've been doing music that mostly is about me.
Yeah.
But now I think I'm more on creating music that other people can relate. Because some of my stories, not everyone can relate to what I personally went through.
Yeah.
But if I just write about something that I've seen somewhere, I know there's a lot of other people out there that can relate to the song. Also, Indlele Ngibhala Ngayo, someone told me some time ago that, have you noticed that your music is prophetic? Like when you write something, it's either it's true or it's gonna happen or it has happened, even though when I was or whatsoever. I saw that with Apiwe. Apiwe is also another song that came out after his song that came out.
Yes.
Now Apiwe was a success, so I wrote a song for Apiwe, Intwana, Apiwe Kavalake, neminyaka u-19. Ukade ingane zadade wabo because udade wabo wayehluphe ethanda utshwala nabafana washona ngasekho emhlabeni.
Yeah.
Weird thing, like the weirdest thing happened. Think about a week or 2 weeks ago, got a text. So obviously, a lot of people believe if I text him, it's probably going to help me.
Yeah.
So now my DMs of people just saying, "But Khetha, I'm going Caesar. But Khetha, I'm going to school. But Khetha, this and that. But Khetha, I need help with 1, 2, 3. If I can, I do it. But if I can't, because Nami, I'm not the almighty or umuntu okwazi yonke. But if you
can handle it.
I can do this. I can. Yeah, just eating, man. So this one kid texts me, Sawubona Khetha, atuhlala eKingsway, gama lakho uAphiwe, he's 19 years old. Hlala with umawami and my little sister. Umawami is 6, she can't do anything after she had been stabbed by her boyfriend. Boyfriend, so boyfriend stabbed her, and then Wamshia, Nalengan for playing. So Aphiwe just finished the matric. Now I was Aphiwe with a varsity because she's looking after Olefied and the 1-year-old little sister.
What?
So like, how is this possible? 19-year-old Aphiwe looking after Zagubo. But at least to my wako Aphiwe. I don't know if you saw my status Izolo on WhatsApp when I posted it up here when he texted me. With Khetha, unfortunately, Uma was showing. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? What are the odds, Uti? I wrote the song last year, and song story.
It's like complete.
Exactly. The song was a success, but to up here now, in real life, is here. Actually going through exactly lento le. So I think, since your question was how has Stepfather changed the way I create music, Gonke Loko came about after realizing ukuthi Stepfather singishintshe sangivezela ukuthi abantu they want real life stories. They want something they can easily relate to, because abantu are going through a lot out there. You might see people smiling, thinking everything is good, everything is going well, but people are going through a lot. So if you can go deeper and deeper, just write random stories. Just write a rape story, even though you don't know anyone that has ever got raped. But write a rape story. There's someone out there also related, because I was also raped, Write a song about someone who died because of alcohol. Write a song about someone who got arrested because they stole, but for some reason they stole because they wanted to take care of whatever. Those are the stories as icon out there. No one is willing to talk about, But me as I just decided let me take my storytelling skill. I actually tell these stories in full HD. So
I think that's such a surreal moment for you, even in your career and you doing music. Like, what are the odds of the story just coming together and being realistic without even you knowing the person, and they just come forth and they talk about that story? I think that's really inspiring, and looking at maybe your mindset when you wrote that song, it just goes way beyond and back. And I think I'm starting to believe the person that said it was prophetic.
Yeah, it was. Even me, because not just to Aphiwe, it's a couple of other songs that Lang Boneko, even before Aphiwe came out. It's a couple of other songs, because this person said this some time ago, I think around 2015, like a long time ago. But after that conversation, a few of my other songs, I realized, whoa, I wrote about this and it's happening. I wrote about this and it's happening. I always say this, because I always sang so I always feel like maybe abantu abadala or my mother is writing through me, because umama wayezanga mafethu waye umuntu kamoya, waye umuntu okwazi ukuthi ngathini achaze indaba zikamoya kahle kahle. So I think maybe it's that, I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. But gunjalo because
I think your career is really, really inspiring. But at this moment, all right, let's take a short break. And when we come back, we're still with Olefied Khetha. We'll be diving into his collaborations because I know he's been collaborating with some of your favorable people. And of course, we'll be diving onto that. All right, this is Bring It On cAfrica, and I'm your host, Notando Mkhwanazi. Stay tuned in.
Built for Africa, designed for the world, revolutionizing how Africa watches television. Stream smarter, play harder, pay nothing. Access live African channels, global apps, radio and games instantly. 4K Ultra HD, a voice remote, Bluetooth game controller, and no monthly fees. Over 1,000 free movies and documentaries, African stories front and center. Whether you're vibing to radio, binging shows, or gaming with friends, the cAfrica TV stick brings it home. Powerful performance, massive storage, works with any HDMI television.
Hey, surprise!
Cut the costs, not the experience. The cAfrica TV stick is here.
Stana said to me, don't chase. Bro, that's Zakes.
Yeah.
Uprazo, during COVID, never heard from him. Nah. I was like, this guy.
Welcome back if you've just joined us. We are on the second segment of this amazing show. It's called Bring It On cAfrica. And of course, I'm your host, Notando Mkhwanazi, Mkhwa. And today we are still sitting with the superstar, Mr. Ole Kaku. It's so good.
I'm great.
All right, now I want us to dive into your collaborations. I know you've worked with some amazing people. I'm talking Zex Pantwini, Ngobi Yazo, Musiholic. There's a lot of people that you've worked with. You even mentioned Abo, Luandlunkulu, and so forth. So tell us, how did that even begin? Looking at your music career, Uzqalela nje wena on your own, how did you land yourself with such big names as well?
How it started was, you know, when you're chasing something.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my life, ngiphila ngama advice too. Kune grootman that I used to work with back in 2016, Stan. Stan said to me, to us actually, not just me, because it was a group of us. Stan said to us, don't go to people. Do what you're good at. Do it so good that everyone wants to come to you. Don't chase. If you are good at what you're doing, everyone is going to come to you. And if you're not good, because no one is going to come to you, and eventually you're going to have to decide what do you want to do with your life. From then, I chase. Okay, I'm not going to beg anyone for features. I'm just I'm just saying, I just decided to focus all my energy and time to myself and my craft. And then second advice, I saw an interview on TV. Utejo, you know Utejo? He's a musician. So Utejo, they asked him, Iksa, what advice do you have for young kids watching you at home now? And Utejo was like, no one cares. And I took that advice, and now I'm including when they ask me, what advice do you have for kids? I always tell them, no one cares. Just do you, because everyone busy into yake. Everyone wants to see into yake moving forward, wants to see into yake being a success. No one has time umuti atabugele wena or ati oh shame, oh bagiti, so no one cares. Firstly, don't chase. Secondly, because no one cares. Okay, just focus on you, and more of you. Okay, yes. Now, how I landed all these collaborations was through that mentality. You would say, okay, no one cares, so I must just focus on making sure I perfect my craft, and I mustn't chase. When it's the right time, God will bring all the right people into my life. Yabo? Perfect. And then I started making music. Abantu abanjengo Zex Bantwini ubhuti omdala, I still did not believe when I got a call from him. I was like, so
I feel like you still don't believe it right now.
no, even today, we're like, yo, bro, this is Zex.
Yeah.
Uprazo, during COVID,
Yeah.
kwakune podcast yama-artist ngasekhaya. That was hosted by DJ 101. DJ 101 wangasekhaya was a promoter. So DJ 101, this one time, he was hosting me. Ngiyafika lapha ngiyaperforma. Kanti uZex Bantwini is watching. Yabo? And then he calls. And then when I get a call from one, Khetha, sure, uZex Bantwini wants to talk to you. Bro, you're full of things, my guy. What are you doing?
Why are you lying?
You see now? Why? It's like, no, for real. He wants your number. Can I give him your number?
And that was it.
Yeah, give him. Hey, give him, bro. Like, why? Yeah, bro. And then he calls me. Sure, Khetha, that's how he calls me. Go Khetha, but then he calls me Khetha. Even today, I always tell him, Brazo, go Khetha. Hey, Khetha, go Khetha. So, my phone rings. Hello? Hey, Khetha. Ukhuluma noZakhele Matita la. Ukhuluma noZakhele. Zex, yeah. Okay, because I wanted to be sure. Like,
Yeah.
You can't just say Zakhele, my guy here. Just be specific. You're Zex. You are him. You're that guy. You know? I was like, yeah. Where are you? I'm at home. Okay. Can you come to my studio? I'm going down to Durban on this date. Wara. So he stays in Joburg, but he's also got a studio in Durban. So I was like, hey, man, any day, just
anytime.
Time and location, I'll be there. And then I went there. We started making music, and man, figure la baya. Zex is Zex, bro. Like I don't think I have to. He's him, yeah, bro. But for him to be so humble, ngale kwangithusa. And ngafunda likhulu lapho ukuthi okay, when I become a superstar nami one day, I don't want to be yabo, angifuna ukuyikhukhumeza because now ngibona nendlela engimreceive ngayo. I expected something different. Ngiyazazi ukuthi ngiyahlangana with this big superstar, and nami I have isithombe la ekhanda which is probably going to be acting like this. Yo, what's up, boy? Yeah, I'm Zex, I'm that guy you see on TV. Yabo. Ngati mangifika was so humble. I was like, yo, I love this. I love his energy. I love everything about him. Yeah, bro. Got to studio. I think we spent like 2 weeks in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
Are you rushing somewhere? I told me, no. But okay. I'm gonna buy food. Because I'm going to
yes.
So it's got this big house. Umuntu akathatha iroom alifuna nemeli because vele no one stays here.
I mean,
I want that one. So yeah. So the picky room lakhe Nalikish was like, okay, stay here. I want you guys to make music. We made a lot of music. Yo, like we created so much music, and then we played 2 weeks, went back home.
Yeah.
Never heard from him. None. I was like, this guy. And then randomly he calls me. Show Olefied. But I'm dropping that song. Which one, Prazo? Because me namang record. You just record.
Yeah.
So I'm a title. Aswaz. You just recording. Yeah. I say title Uzalo. So I'm dropping that Uzalo song. Which one is that one, Prazo? Because it's making on I'm gonna send you. And then he sends me the song. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, man, is this the one? Like, yo, there's so many other songs that you need. Are you really gonna drop this one? Are you sure? It's like, Khetha, this is my album. So I'm not going to ruin my album by adding work music. Trust me, this one is the one. Like, but man, you're the expert, you're the professional, you're the superstar. Me, I'll follow, okay? And then the album, you dropper, It Get to King. So I'm on that album now, It Get to King, on track 4. And it was a beautiful song. It was a beautiful experience. From then, I'm a superstar. They just came. Khetha, let's work. Vusinova hits me up on some. Khetha, let's work. Vusinova just dropped an album. I Am There. He's also on my album as well. You know, your Big Zulus. I was like, yo, okay, cool. Your Ngobis. Your sisters, your Loas.
Yes.
Everyone just came. Yeah, your Donald. Yo, everyone just like, yeah, things are happening. Things are happening. This is me, yeah, bro. And then, I think it was just God's timing and also having the mentality of, let me just give everything to God, yeah, bro. Let me just focus on perfecting
your craft.
God gave this to me. Let me focus on perfecting it. And then everything else, uzobona ukuthi sengiziphi stage, and then it's gonna take me to the next level and to the next level.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's so inspiring. And having to work with Uze Expandwini, the fact that he's so humble, the way you're explaining him and so forth, and you being able to just go there and work. Some people would just go in there and be like, oh, such a beautiful house. They'll be looking at things and not focusing on
guys, so much alcohol.
and not focusing on the work that they should be doing there. Also, shout out to your friend who gave you the nicest advice ever, because it worked. I mean, look at you now. I think things are happening for you. Maybe let's get into you working with such major artists. How has that shaped you as well as an artist in terms of when people like approach? Because like you said before, you used to like approach these people and be like, come on, let's work. Can I please work with you? So now how do you deal with the artists that come to you now, since they look at you as their role model in a sense? So how do you deal with that?
Sometimes, I've seen it so many times, I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
Because, Nami, there was a time where I would DM, bro, you laugh. One day I want to tell them, check your DM. I have so many DMs, your KOs, your Caspaniel vest, you want to add everyone. But it was before I had this mentality of, no, don't chase, just relax.
Yeah.
And ngiyabona ukuthi enye yezinto eyadala lokho was the fact that I wasn't ready at that time. When you're not ready, uNkulunkulu will always find ways zokuthi athi cha yima. It's either it's gonna make Caspaniel Vest not respond, or it's gonna make him respond with a harsh response. Doesn't matter, but something that's gonna make you just take a chill pill and man. So for me now, ginabantu abathi mabengibuka abafisa ukuthi basebenze nami. I don't mind. I work with the talent, but if I feel ukuthi this talent and mine, we can collaborate and create something magical. We're gonna work. And if you're not ready, you're not ready, my guy. I'm not gonna try and force things just because anything includes one. That's how I handle those. If you're not ready. Or even more, music is very spiritual, right? I don't know if you've seen this, but it happens to most people. We're meeting for the first time. We've never met. You don't know me. I don't know you.
Yeah.
But we just don't. Also, that plays a very big role in terms of collaboration, by success, or for it to actually come to life. So if we're not gonna work. If you're feeling you might be nice, but I don't think you're that nice, Nina. Kulungile, mfethu. You're nice lapha ebanganeni bakho, not here. Me, I'm good. So that's how I handle that's how I approach, or that's how I handle if these people approach me, or everyone that wants to work with me.
Okay, let's not look at the people now who want to have features with you. But you're sitting in studio, you have this song, and you feel like, come on, it needs somebody on it. So how do you choose those people? How do you maneuver that?
I need to say I was an artist. You know, KO doesn't sound like Casper. Casper doesn't sound like Big Zulu. Big Zulu doesn't sound like Tola. Tola doesn't sound like whoever. It doesn't sound like MT. MT doesn't sound like Java. So when you make a song, kuba naleyo nto yokuthi le izodinga MT. Because I know how he sounds, I know his style, I know how he writes, I know yonke into ngomculo wakhe. So if I can have him on this song, I know what he's gonna add the element engiyifuna. So ingoma uyayizwa, you don't just pick ukuthi kabiyama ubula iduze indaba ungafaka u-ede nasikuphuke ngoshuni cha no it doesn't work like that ungahlala nenkabi yakho la ijabule yo kabiyama le ngoma is the one yeah but boy not you my guy I think that guy can be perfect for this song so me I work like that kahle yabo ukuthi if ngizwa le ukuthi things banibani I just know it from them it's okay banibani will be perfect for this one because yabazi they don't sound the same. Yeah.
So I guess for ukhetha it doesn't go ukuthi ke umngani nobani at that moment but it goes with who fits for him
exactly.
on the song.
So at the end of the day we're not making music for ourselves, we're not making music for our friends, we're making music for people out there. Yabo? Music ufana nani? Artist ifana nani? Artist ifana nodokotela mfethu. Uyabo? As udokotela uhlala lapha ya kuzongena umuntu ozokutshela ukuthi ngiphethwe ngenyumoni. Kuzongena umuntu ozokutshela ukuthi ngiphethwe HIV. Kungena umuntu ozokutshela ukuthi ngine-TB. Yabo? All those people badinga treatment ehlukile engafani. You understand? So if kuzofika we-HIV Panado. Kufike we-TB Panado. Bese kufike lo munye naye no it's not gonna work. Yabo? So we cater for different people in every way possible. Because siyazi abantu bahlukile la ngaphandle and go through izinto engafani. So make sure ukuthi whatever you give out iyalenda endaweni right. So it can't be just mina nothando.
All the time.
Hey, but we want you and nah. Never mind that. Mina nothando. Namanzi yabo. No, we just give people what they need. Even though bengazibona ukuthi they need it, but we give it to them. Knowing what bayayidinga bazorealize masifike oh I actually needed this. Yeah.
I think that's also a great lesson for people who are watching at home who are working into music or looking into going into music. They should consider izinto ezikanjalo. Maybe let's get into 2026. You released an EP, amazing songs. How's that going? And I also saw the title. What inspired that?
Unyago Musha.
Yes.
Okay.
New Year. Happy New Year.
The name of the EP is Unyago Musha. We recorded this EP manje ngoJanuary.
Okay.
Uyabo bengisekhaya so ngigodukile ngithi ngoDecember ngiyovakasha ekhaya ngahlala kwaze kwashaya uJanuary. So a friend of mine, my best friend, uKyone, was like bro awukwazi ukubuyela eGoli ungazange usebenze la. Uyabo? So asibiza amajita just nisebenzise energy yala emakhaya. And then wabiza uMasiyano, wabiza uFOYs, wahamba wasivalela ekhaya, bafika ne-studio equipment, set up, and then we started creating music. And then the EP inengoma ezo-3.
Yeah.
Okay? Kunengoma ekuthiwa iPhephisani, of which it was the first song we recorded. So iPhephisani talks about ukulahlekelwa abantu laba basilahlekele ngoDecember. NgoDecember kubona ukuthi baningi abantu abashonayo. Abanye ingozi, abanye ini yabo izathu ezahlukahlukene. And kade kuqeda kwenzeka lento yale ingane
transport
yes le ngane zesikole lezi. And I was like yo ngeke yazini baningi abantu abashonile engibaziyo kulo December mfethu. Abanye angibazi but baningi abantu engibaziyo futhi abashonile. Yabo? So I wrote that song ethi lo nyaka omusha ngathi uqale kabuhlungu odadewethu nabafethu abasekho emakubo. Yabo? So mndeni yabo phephisana. Ngoma talks about that. Khuluma ngani ngokuqala konyaka. And then the chants were like yazini bafethu uJanuary manje this song ikhuluma ngento eyenzeke manje ngoDecember. So there's no perfect time to drop this song than January. I see drop manje ngoJanuary because everyone is gonna relate easily because ilonda zisazinja. Kuma December and January manje. Let's drop it now. I'm like, okay guys, we can drop it, but I don't feel like dropping it yodwa. Engathi ngayiphelezela noma inga-1 or 2 nyana. Yabo? So let's make more music. Yabo? So now ingoma angithi sikhuluma ngokuqala konyaka omusha oqale kabuhlungu. And then I was like, yes guys, I have an idea. Yindaba singenzi a whole EP that talks about the beginning of the year. I'm going to create izingoma ezikhuluma ngokuqala konyaka zonke. Since le ikhuluma ngokuthi unyaka uqale kabuhlungu ngoba sishonelwa abantu, I then created another song ethi lo nyaka njengoba uqala ngithi ukuzwa abantu maqala unyaka athi this is my year. What. Yes. I created ingoma ethi Angisavumi, of which track 1 on the EP. Lo nyaka bezwa ngami lo nyaka wami. So meaning this year njengoba uqala, things are happening, things are going my way. It's basically a motivational song. Ekhuluma ukuthi lo nyaka oqalayo. And then that's okay, as add another one with the same concept. And then I created Intombi Amentsha. I was like, okay, as in, obviously, guys.
That one is going wow. People are loving it.
Yeah, people are loving that one more. And I was like, okay, as in, let's add a bit of love. I think I say about depressing because man, Angisavumi talks about ukuthi lo nyaka uphuma kubona bogowa ukashaqima parties and then iyadepressana because kukhuluma ngabantu abangasekho emhlabeni.
Yeah.
Ngase ngithi asethe uthando ngathi okay uthando asivele senze kube uthando olusha. Uyabo?
New year, new love.
New love, yes. Ngabe sengenza ingoma ethi ngathi kuzoba mnandi kulonyaka ngivuke ngintombi entsha. That song. Yo, I love that song. Ngenza ingoma ngenza Intombi Amentsha, of which Intombi Amentsha is track 3. So it's a 3-track EP. We dropped it. Yabo? And then the focus track was Iphepisana because ukhuluma ngani ngalabantu abasilahlekele ngoDisemba. That was the focus track. We dropped the EP. But uyazi abantu mawubanika into bavele bayikhethele yabo. Thema sekuthi ngiyabheka Intombi Amentsha kuhamba yona ukudlula zonke lezi ngathi mina yazi kulungile guys.
Give the people what they want.
Let's just let them do what they want. Exactly. And then Intombi Amentsha yashuta. Intombi Amentsha is doing really good njengamanje. So EP, how the whole concept Unyaka Omusha, and then we named the project Unyaka Omusha because zonke ingoma ezilapha ya zikhuluma ngonyaka omusha. Yeah.
I feel like it's a very exceptional project that you've come up with. You started the year off with a bang.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody's gonna be like, since you've dropped an EP, what can we expect, njengoba usaqhubeka with the year?
Ooh. Hey guys, as in, I don't know if I should say this, but okay. So I have like big, like super big news, like very big, bigger than me, babe. Unkulunkulu really changed my life.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I was just okay. Listen. So Vele, I was working on the album that was set to drop. Njengoba bengikhipha le EP le Unyaka Omusha bekuvula ngenyaka just to warm up kancane bese kuze album.
Just Khetha being
and
Khetha.
Then just me being me, and then uNkulunkulu blessed me with record deal with one of the major labels. I'm not gonna mention who because now I want it to be them. Everything has been finalized. Everything is like everything. We've started working. It's just that we're just waiting for them to put it out there on the media. They're still working on that on their side now. So I'm excited. Ningibona nje ngila inhliziyo ixhuma ka-1000 ngesecond. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Unkulunkulu blessed me with a very good deal. A deal that changed my life. Abantu abazi phela manje ukuthi changed my life. Mina ngedwa engaziyo.
Yeah.
Bazobona ngabe sebebona ukuthi wow. Uyabo? Went home, told ukhulu ukuthi kusasa because isalika sami usitshela fanele ukuthi ngithole umsebenzi. I think iyona ndlela elula yokuthi
she'll understand it that way.
Ngamthetlalela ke salukazi bese njengoba ngangichazela sekuka nje yabo wajabula ke ukuthi ukhula ngathemba lutho ke hleze khala ngendaba zabathakathi ke awunothetlalela kakhulu this year ngikuphele nginganawo umuzi nemoto hayi fala umlo kudula hayi bayezwa phela izilwane zabo lezi ziyezwa ngithi mina relaxa. Right now the deal is sealed, everything is done.
Yes.
We started working. We are in the process of just dropping the bomb to the public.
Yeah.
But you guys are gonna know soon.
We're the first people to know.
At least you're the first people to know.
Yeah. There's something coming.
Yes, but I don't want to mention the name of the label. It's one of the majors. It's one of the majors. Yeah, it's a very So yeah, man, really changed my life. I'm so happy for Tolonyaga. the nyanga uqale kamnandi because for me the nyanga it's been a good year labona about 2 months January February manje angithi so lo 2 months lo nje for me mfethu it's been beautiful you know, it's been great and ayikho izinto esangixovela umoya but konke kusahamba kahle I'm so happy with this.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's a lot coming. Vele album ready because bathe befika bafikela phezulu kwale album isi ready so bona bazofaka isandla sabo basic all the way up.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing with us here at Bring It On cAfrica, and once again, congrats on the news. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a short break. When we come back, we're closing off the show with Khetha explaining to us the social impact his music has, and of course, leaving a message to the young ones back at home. Stay tuned in. This is Bring It On cAfrica.
Built for Africa, designed for the world, revolutionizing how Africa watches television. Stream smarter, play harder, pay nothing. Access live African channels, global apps, radio and games instantly. 4K Ultra HD, a voice remote, Bluetooth game controller, and no monthly fees. Over 1,000 free movies and documentaries, African stories front and center. Whether you're vibing to radio, binging shows, or gaming with friends, the cAfrica TV stick brings it home. Powerful performance, massive storage, works with any HDMI television.
Hey, surprise!
Cut the costs, not the experience. The cAfrica TV stick is here.
But leya ntombazane yeyileyangani angazi angazi namhlanje leyangani yangichoka yazo mase kumele ingene intombazane itext yagcwala.
Yo! Welcome back. If you've just joined us, this is the last segment of this amazing show. It's Bring It On cAfrica. And of course, I'm still sitting here with the man himself, Mr. Olefied Khetha. Sahamba kahle.
Right.
Yabona ngisekulethela mayinya into ekhala kahle.
Ingangizonga safocus ke kule nkulumo yethu manje. Kulungileke kodwa sizama. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at your music. I mean, it touches on love, family, social issues, and so forth. Yeah. So was that your initial plan, or it just came along the way?
It just came. It just came. I never planned, Oguti, this is the type of music I'm gonna do or I'm gonna create. Because first of all, when I started up as a rapper, right? Yeah. Now I'm doing Afro pop because as a cooler, you discover more about yourself. So I discovered it. Okay, actually I have love for Afro pop. Yes. But when I decided to create, let's have I call it Afro hip hop, which is a fusion of Afro pop nama elements with hip hop. So go my concept, my concept, as I had said earlier, I just chose to write about this in Tabandu. About Pilai, but naing into food, I don't write. Man's studio. I English phone in and notepad or what where I write my lyrics.
How do you do it?
Through on God, I swear. I swear. I think none experience. I think I've done this for so long that so mang is a studio. Figure. Yeah. And then I just listen to whoever. I don't know if it's God or if it's the ancestors, I don't know. But I listen to them. They always have something to say. And I just say it. But I don't write anything down. All of our music is not written down. Upload the music. I'm at DSPs. So they want, more letter, metadata and everything. Yes. They want you to write down lyrics because you've seen how Spotify, Apple Music, lyrics. You have to write those down so that as what's up needs so I always struggle. Must like upload to mama. So tell my lyrics let me go back, listen to the song again, and then I write down my lyrics and send it to them. But it's just too more of it. I did say earlier I'm a very spiritual person. So ngomuntu ozimamelela umoya noNkulunkulu nabantu abadala bakithi ukuthi bafuna ukuthini ngaleso sikhathi. And then shooting ngathini iyona into abahleli befuna ukuyisho njengoba usho, it's mostly love, it's mostly family, yabo zonke lezo zinto. I think yizona zinto that they always want to touch base on. Yabo, love is beautiful. Everyone loves love. Yabo, family is beautiful. Everyone loves family. Yabo, so zonke lezo zinto lezo umusic wami ongazo, I think izona zinto uNkulunkulu ahleli efuna ukuthatha ama-basics zona ukuthi umndeni la, it's either umndeni side elihle noma iside elimbi, uthando iside elihle noma iside elimbi, kodwa it's always whatever it is that they want to say ngaleso sikhathi, and I just listen and then I give it to the people. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like there's a song that people don't talk a lot about, you know, and I feel like it's really fascinating. It's more like real life as well. It's the Texas story.
Going back to the prophecy thing.
Yeah.
Funny story. The Texas story. Ngiyibhale kaZex bantweni. Ngalesa sikhathi lapha kaZex. Ngayibhala. On my way back home.
Yeah.
That's
in a taxi.
Like I swear to God. Like,
okay, maybe like briefly, like tell us what really happened.
Okay, siyagoduka vele obviously siphuma kaZex.
Yeah.
Shwe sihamba siyarank kufanele siba ngamatekisi sigoduka.
Yes.
Yes. Leya feeling I don't know what they are feeling ibizwa ngani, yes. I've fallen in love. I've been with different women. Ngibathande futhi kahle nje. Genuinely kahle. Yabo. But leya ntombazane leya ngani. Angazi. Angazi namhlanje leya ngani yangichoka yazo. Angaze ngifile kanje. Ngachokheka like so simile line.
Yes.
Ngayibona lapha yangichoka ngayuza uvalo lushanga amandla mfethu like you yabo. Okay, cool. Uvalo mase lishaka kakhulu mfethu, lishaka kakhulu ube novalo uyasaba ngisho ukuthi ke manje uzuma approach umuntu yabo. Okay, kulungile because simile la singene mfethu etaxini yabo, sangene etaxini. Uma singene etaxini angithi ingoma ithi intombazane sangena nayo etaxini yasheshe yehla before ngithatha inamba, but into eyenzeka in real life ngangena etaxini mase kumele ingene intombazane itaxi yagcwala.
Yo,
sangibika ispace sakhe, so mayisuka and ngiyasaba ukumkhulumisa mayisuka. Everyone laughed at me lapha etaxini mase isuka itekisi engasiqunga isibindi bese ngathi but driver ngiyacela but ngiyaxolisa mfethu, but ngiyacela kunentombazane engiyibonile, ngiyacela ongiphi ithuba lokuthi ngithathe inamba yakho, ngiyacela yabo. Wathi driver ayise yabo yabazo driver.
Yeah.
Wakoloza driver. Okay, kulungile. Shwi ngayishwela yabo. Kanti njengoba iphuma le taxi lengane izogibela itaxi elandelayo. Siyaphi siye emarket. Taxi. Masifika emarket obviously Sofia kuqala. Masifika emarket I think sahlika and then sangena ema-shop. Mangiphuma nje shop ngibuyela ngapha ngase rank iyabeyehla lengane etaxi. Yo nayi ntombazane ngibona yini yo. Angizange ngim-approach bese. Angizange angimsaba. I never said anything to her. Wangishayisa ngovalo, ngangiqala ukushaya uvalo kanje ngibona intombazane. Wangishayisa ngovalo angizange ngikhulume naleya ngane, angiphindanga futhi ngayibona, angiyazi nokuthi iphi namhlanje emhlabeni.
You don't even know her name.
I don't know
nothing.
Her name. I know nothing about her. She knows me though. I know she knows me. I know.
How are you sure?
I'm sure. Like yabona manibukana amehlo. Yabona because phela kahle kahle uvalo la ngishaya because we locked eyes.
Wakujonga nawe wamjonga.
Sajongana yabona. Now you get it. Yes. We locked eyes. And I could tell that she knows me, but mina ngangingekho lapho. She was probably seeing Olefied. And mina ngikho lapho, I'm seeing her. You, yabo, and wahamba njalo phindanga ngibona. Angimazi.
Got that taxi driver.
Yabo that time ngiyamzonda. That driver ngimfuna uma ngimbone bese. Yeah.
Okay, I always felt like it was so fascinating. Like listening to the song, it just takes you. It's like you building pictures in somebody's head when you're listening to the song. Like, oh, He's in a taxi.
Yeah, obviously.
That is this girl. You know, it's so fascinating.
It builds up to a story. Because I think that's one of our skills again now.
Yes.
So I've been told, but now I think I understand now. I'm a very good storyteller.
Yes.
Through music. Yeah, boy. And they always ask me, what's the secret? Why are you so good at telling stories? It's the detail. Yeah, boy? It's the detail. If ngizothi ngihleli nothando usidla ama fruits. Yabo? Storyless.
Yeah.
But what makes it interesting ukuthi ngihleli ngibukile uthando emehlweni kunama plate amhlophe agcwele ama fruits. Now, you see that ama plate amhlophe agcwele ama fruits kukhona ngisho imfolo eduze. That detail nyana add up to making a story sibe interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, hope babedlela ama plate amhlophe because now greatest Tom even though ngihleli nothando sixoxe. Okay.
Yeah.
But babihleli ke uyakwazi ukubona lesithombe lezi ukuthi kwakukhona ama couch behleli kukhona ama plate amhlophe agcwele ama fruits kwakukhona neshijuice eduze kwakhe.
Your creativity is insane.
So yeah, the detail is very important, right? When you're telling a story.
Yeah.
Kwadlulane, kwadlula intuthane, kwadlula inyoni. Just mention that.
Yeah.
And then story sakho sizoba le yanto ukuthi umuntu abone wakwenza kalokho. Yonke detail isethe umuntu.
Yes.
I'm sure lawa isefila kanje, I'm sure isefila kanje. Yeah.
I think that's really creative.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of people can be able to do that or have that talent.
Yeah.
So it's not special. In a way. Okay, now looking at your music and in general, what do you want people to take from your music?
Take whatever you can take. Because I tell stories.
Yeah.
Real life stories. Yabo. So take whatever you can relate to, take whatever engakwazi ukukusiza, take whatever ehambelana nomoya wakho because everything is there. I've had people telling me ukuthi ngiyabonga Khetha, le ngoma yakho ethi isikhathi healed me when my parents died. Yabo. Ngiyabonga Khetha, le ngoma yakho ethi isithombe healed me when my relationship was breaking down. Ngiyabonga Khetha when yabo. So just go listen to music Khetha and then take whatever you can take. I think was take this, just take whatever you can take. There's everything for everyone. The catalog, yeah. Whether you're going through Njolo or Mnandi, Noma or Plungu, there's something for you. Lost your parents, like me, na? Contact funnel na wela pa ya. Lost your friends. Yeah, well, I have songs that I've written about my friends, about Shona. Like everything of it. So just take whatever you can take, but all in all, tata into ezohila umphefumulo wakho because at the end of the day lo mculo siwenzela ukuthi senze sure ukuthi whoever or mamele out there gets healed or malapheka through the music we make. So just make sure you take whatever ezokwazi ukuthi ihambelane nomoya wakho.
I can see Uti, there's a bit of a piece for each and every person, and people can relate to it. Cool. Looking at yourself, the way you've grown, I know there's some people, young people, also schooling in high school, still doing what you are doing, making music now, but they're trying, they're looking at you and be like, hey, one day I want to be like Ole. What message can you bring to them, to motivate them, and advice basically?
If it's for you, you don't need advice. Like honestly, if it's for you, you don't need motivational speakers. You don't need any advice from anyone. Trust me. If it's yours, it's yours. I've tried so many times to quit. I quit because this music thing is not working. Let me go back home or let me try and do something else. But because I was born for this and uNkulunkulu had a purpose ngami, and nanokuthi azangiphe lesiphiwo sokuthi wena you are going to be a musician, this kind of musician, because nakhona uyabona ukuthi abaculi sibaningi but asifani. So the fact that kuba khona umehluko phakathi kwakho nomunye umculo. It means uNkulunkulu uneplan ngalokho ukuthi njengoba wena ulolu hlobo lomculo ipurpose yakho ukuthi useve lana. So if it's for you, you don't need advice, you don't need motivational speakers, you don't need it. You know it deep down. You know it, and you'll know it no more. If it's yours, it's yours. No more as I'm quitting and quitting. So much zama 1,000 or quit and quitting. Yeah.
I think that's some amazing advice that you're giving to the young people. And thank you so much for coming in today, for sharing a piece of yourself. We learned a lot from you, and I'm sure our audience at home also learned a lot from you and your journey. And thank you for even sharing. We're the first people to hear some info there. So thank you so much for sharing a piece of yourself today. And of course, we wish you the best of luck as the year is proceeding. And I think people are going to learn a lot from you and your creative side in terms of making music and so forth. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Good luck to you too, for everything. And I just hope people bayabona into esiyenzayo. We really need your support, guys. We love you. We know you love us. So yeah, let's just take it to the top. Shout out to you. Shout out to me.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to us.
Feel free. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in until this far. We were sitting with the man himself, Mr. Olefied Khetha. We learned a lot from him, and I'm sure ukuthi nawe ekhaya khona okufundile. We want to hear from you. What's your favorite Olefied Khetha song? Please engage with us. Tell us what you think, and of course about his story. What inspired you from it? We want to get to know ukuthi ufundeni from his inspiring story. All right, let's wrap it off. My name is Nothando Mkhwanazi. This is Bring It On cAfrica. Till we meet next time. Bye.